to be on here with you. I'm doing something a little different today, and we are going to put together a polar bear painting art kit. So this is a polar bear that's already been drawn, and we are going to totally add it to a kit that we're actually going to put together. Okay, so I'm making sure we're live on Instagram and show you how we do this. So first of all, I've got my laptop hooked up to a projector and like blinded, and the projector is projecting the image onto the wall. Next, we're going to use a Sharpie, and this is a 10 by 10 canvas. And what I do is I have my original painting. That's what's on here. It's a little hard to see because it's so bright in the studio right now that it's kind of hard to see the image on here. If it was dark outside, you guys would be able to see what I was doing a little better. But we basically trace my original painting that's on the art kits page on the website, artsyRose.com/kits. And you'll get to see all the different kits we offer. And this is one of them. Or of course, we can do a custom design. And I hand draw as soon as they're ordered. I get them hand drawn, and then I put them together. So I build them as you order them. So here is the image that I just drew from the projection that was on the wall. And now we're going to move into the other room. So let's turn. This is just a cute little projector that I got on Amazon. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to move into the classroom area where I already have a table set up with my supplies on it right here. So maybe we should, there we go, angle this up a little bit. There. All right. And I think you guys will be able to still see me. Yeah. All right. And we'll bring the laptop in, make sure that we're still streaming on Instagram. They make it a little bit tricky. Yes, we are. All right. So we've got the laptop. We'll just keep that over there. Make sure things are still good. And I have my logo right here. And this is sticky paper that I printed our logo on. And what we'll do is we'll put together a box. So I'm going to take this box, and I also ordered these on Amazon. We'll put our little box together, and these kits are actually getting shipped out today. And I don't know if they're going to be a Christmas gift or just a fun little thing to do together. But the box is so cool. It just gets flipped together like this. And I am going to then take, hi guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to take the back off of this, but not all the way. So the trick is only peel part of it off like so. And then we'll stick it on the box, and I just kind of eyeball if it's in the middle and if it's straight. There we go. Okay, now the trick, now that I got it on there, is to take this bottom piece and pull at the same time that I'm flattening. There we go. All right, so we've got our label put onto the box. So next, and I have another one I need to put together because they ordered 2 kits, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so next is we're going to open the box up, kind of flip that lid backwards. And since it's a polar bear, I was thinking like a blue paper would be good, like a cold, wintry paper, right? So this is just tissue paper. One of the tissues comes out the front of the box. like so. And then the other tissue, there we go. And we have to be gentle because you guys know how easily this stuff tears. And then the other one goes the other way, just like so. All right, so now we are ready to get our goods put in. Okay, so we have instructions. Every kit comes with instructions, but all the kits on the kits page also have videos on YouTube that show you step by step what to do, which is so cool, I think. So it's me painting the canvas. Did I leave those in here? I did. So it's me painting the canvas that we just drew, okay, and step by step by step using the supplies that are in the kit. So we're going to take a paint plate, throw that in our cool little plastic bag with our instructions, okay? Then we've got to put some napkins because you're going to have to, you know, clean your brush while you're painting. So we'll throw in a handful of napkins. Got to have plenty. So that goes in. And then we've got to divide out our paintbrushes. I buy them in these sets. So we'll put a big one and a big one, a medium and a medium. We'll put a pointy and a pointy, another pointy and pointy, and then a baby and a baby. So we've got 2 sets of brushes now that come. I did used to work at a school. Thank you for asking. For 15 years, I taught elementary art, and now I just work at my studio. I teach at my studio. All right, so these go in our bag, and these will go in the other bag when I put that kit together. Go with that. All right, now these little cool things are clear plastic containers, and they just screw on. Pretty cool. Kind of remind me of like something lip gloss would maybe come in, right? And I'm gonna do 8 colors of paint in these. Some of the colors I don't put in the kit because they're easy to mix. Green, easy to mix, so it doesn't go in. Orange, easy to mix, so it doesn't go in. These are acrylic paints. I buy my own containers like that with the little pop-off lid. I think they're condiment containers. And I put them, then I refill them with paint. And it just makes it way easier to control than squirting them out of the half gallons. All right, so we're gonna put some white in, just like so. So now we've got all this paint in there, and then I'll put a lid on in just a moment. Definitely gonna do some black. Somebody might want a night sky for their polar bear. Okay, then we're gonna do brown. You can make your own brown with the colors that I put in the kit, but it's just easier to give you guys a brown. Definitely have to put the 3 primary colors. So red, yellow, and blue. And the reason we do that is because from those 3 colors, you can mix so many of your own colors. You can make pink with red and white. You can make orange with yellow and red. You can make green with yellow and blue. You can make purple, although purple I think is really tricky to make. So I always just give you guys purple in the art kits. So we've got purple. Get a little workout. And what are we missing? Oh, turquoise. I like to throw in turquoise because I love turquoise. And I need to refill this bottle. But I think we have enough. Excuse my paint bottle. Okay. And then we just screw the little lids on like so. I thought of something I forgot to put on this table. My Ziplocs. I always put these in a Ziploc just to be on the safe side. You never know with shipping, like what might happen on the way. So I put them in a Ziploc, and then I put them in this bag over here. All right, so we've got lids on all of these. So it's a little bit of a labor of love to put these kits together, but like I said, I make them fresh on order. So upon order, I make them. The paint stays good in these little containers for quite some time. So you can order them, and then it's okay, like if you're not going to paint for a month, it'll be okay. I have some that have been in here for forever and ever. I should open them and see if they're still good. Okay. So we've got all of these put together. So like I said, they're in these little containers with lids now, so we're safe. I love that they're clear because then you can instantly see what color they are. Let me go grab Ziploc baggie. I shall return. Here we go. And then I just slide these little guys in the Ziploc bag. And then I put the Ziploc bag in the bigger plastic bag that we just filled up a moment ago. Here we go. So sometimes my family helps me put these together when we get like big orders or a lot of orders, and we just get like a whole assembly line going on. And I love that it becomes a family affair. There we go. So now they're all in there together. Okay. And then this goes in with the instructions, the paint plate, the napkins, the brushes. There we go. And we got to put a permanent marker in. And the reason I put a permanent marker in is because at the end, after your paint dries, if you want to, just peel that off, flip that over. Now it's all sealed up. Because at the end, if you want to go back and retrace those Sharpie lines that are already on there, so you can go back and retrace those lines after your paint dries, it just brings the whole thing together. It's just like, yes, perfect. Okay. So now we have this part. This part goes in the bottom of our box that we just put together. So this part goes in. Then the canvas goes on top of that very carefully. It fits right in there perfectly. Then you get a Artsy Rose tote bag in your painting art kit. So we'll fold this over. And I did print these myself, which is kind of cool. So we'll stick that in there. Flip that over like so. There we go. And then this gets flipped over like that. This gets flipped over like so, just like so. And then we put a little thank you sticker on there and a little thank you note on there, and hope that after you guys paint your kits, you'll totally post on one of our social medias so that we can see the final touch. But that, my friends, is how we put together a painting art kit. So I just love that it's like a little piece of me and my business that gets to go to your home, and then you can watch my YouTube video while you create your painting art kit. It's just a fun concept. And we do them for the holidays, like not just Christmas, but like Thanksgiving and New Year's and Valentine's and 4th of July. And so we've got lots of art kits on the website. And then we also do a custom design too. So if you don't like one of my designs, you can send me a design and I will put it on a canvas for you. But anyway, my friends, that is a painting art kit. Thank you so much for watching with me. And I plan to go live again for sure on Thursday afternoon. And if not, I'll be, not if not, I will for sure on Thursday afternoon, but I want to go a bonus live this week. So I will see you guys on here Thursday afternoon for sure, and probably an additional day as well. And I hope that you guys have a great week, and we'll see you very, very soon. I'm going to go in this on Instagram. So you guys have a super amazing week. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you on Thursday, if not sooner.